Welcome to Gals Night.
I'm Maggie Gallelli.
And I'm Julianna Gallelli.
And you might be wondering why we have the same last name. It's because that's not my sister, actually. I married her brother. It's my sister-in-law. So we are sister-in-laws turned besties.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into all that. We're both Gallellis, so we are doing Gals Night. It's a little play on words, but we'll get into the rest. But it's Friday night, and we love nothing more than
a fun drink.
A fun drink.
And to cozy up on the couch.
Nothing better. So
dish out the gossip. Talk the tea.
Tell them, Jewel.
Talk the tea.
Okay, so let's pop open our drink. Tonight's drink of choice is none other than, it's my favorite, Ollie Pop. And I was in Acme yesterday, and I saw this Ollie Pop with Barbie on the can. They only had one left. Jules had to get her little butt over to Target today to get the last can at Target.
This is true.
We got our hands on it.
Ollie Pop, peaches and cream, courtesy of Miss Barbie herself. Facts.
I'm so excited.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
I love it.
Crack her open, ladies.
I've had every Ollie Pop flavor except for the apple one. Ooh.
A little ASMR, if you will.
Okay, wait, mine did go open all the way. Ooh.
Give it a sniff.
Give it a good sniff.
It smells good.
Are you going to try it? Okay.
Cheers. Cheers, ladies.
Okay, ready? Oh my God.
Wait, that is so good.
That's insane.
That is so good.
Oh my God, I'm screaming.
Y'all. That was 2 sips. Everybody knows the rules.
2 sips, everybody knows the rules. I'm giving her a 7.3.
Okay. I like that vibe.
What are you giving her?
I think I'm going to up you, and I think I'm going to do a 7.8.
What?
Ooh.
Okay.
Very good. Very good overall. Miss Barbie.
Super good.
You
it's
slayed.
not, they sat on this table for a good hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think that would be a clean 7, 8, or 9 if it was colder.
Gotcha.
It's like the perfect summer flavor.
Gotcha.
Almost
yeah,
tastes like
it really
coconut.
is.
I love Ollie Pop because it has like all clean ingredients.
Mm-hmm. We're all about the clean
Except for that natural flavor.
What does natural flavor mean? What does that mean?
No, don't tell Bobby. You know Bobby?
Who's Bobby?
Oh, she never gets my references. Ever see Bobby Approved? He's like this guy on TikTok. He doesn't even have any real credentials, but I just believe everything he says.
Wait, that was like skincare by Hiram?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
He
God.
made
He
me
had me
throw
in a
out-
chokehold.
He made me throw out all my Mario Badescu, all my... What else did he like ban? He completely...
Literally everything except CeraVe. Is it Hiram? Is that how you say it? Skincare by Hiram. If you're watching this, you had us all in a chokehold
Where'd he go?
during COVID. I don't know where you are now, but...
Okay, well, Bobby...
Okay, who's Bobby?
My boy Bobs.
Bobs, what you doing, Bobs?
Yo, so he just like goes on TikTok and he's just like, this is not Bobby approved. And he'll read all the ingredients to stuff. And his whole approach is reading the label and, you know, more like Whole Foods approach, which I agree with.
That's good.
But he always says natural flavors are, like, the FDA can get away with saying it's natural flavors, saying anything is natural flavors. It like falls under this like really
Right. Like an umbrella. It's an umbrella term. Yeah.
Exactly. And it can be like any old
Anything.
thing. So you're like,
Ooh, Ollie
wait,
Pop.
did it say? Hold on. It might not.
Now they're not going to sponsor us.
Ollie,
just
I
kidding.
love you, baby. Carbonated water, Ollie Smart,
It did say
cassava
natural
root,
flavors. Cassava.
peach juice, apricot juice, cassava root syrup.
Natural bourbon vanilla flavor. Oh, natural peach flavor. No, it's telling you what it is.
Okay.
Maybe. You
So
know what?
I'm going to have to wait a second. I've got the Bobby app.
He has an app?
Yeah.
What?
You can scan stuff and see if it's Bobby approved.
It's not Poppy approved! Whoa!
What?
We're going to have to switch to Poppy.
Wait. Sugar, artificial flavors, but that's not caramel color. This isn't.
This is not the right one.
That's not the right one.
What
they're
fun
Bobby
drink does
approved.
he Okay.
They
Thanks,
are
Bobby.
Guys, so sorry to scare you like that.
This message is approved by Bobby.
But Ollie Pop is Bobby approved.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Oh, anyways.
So now that we got our fun drink out of the way, we're all set. Ready? You ready, guys? We're ready to get into it?
Oh, I'm ready.
So you're probably wondering how we got here, right?
I'm also wondering.
Turns out we married each other. Like, Mario's just like, my brother's just kind of there in the background.
He's kind of just there.
And this whole wedding was actually a facade just for me and Maggie to be sisters.
Exactly.
Finding
Over
out.
the years, it was just like a gradual, well, you know that feeling when you're, okay, if you've had a serious boyfriend,
Or
meeting
girlfriend.
their family is terrifying.
Yes.
Terrifying
Very
at
true.
first. Like, you walk in and you're just like, I just want them to like me and like all this stuff. So
What do I wear?
Yeah, like what do I do?
My jean jacket with the pearls.
I was like, I'm gonna stunt with this pearl studded jean jacket. I was like, they're gonna love this. This is like the coolest thing I own. And I walk in with it, and Julie's like, I have that jacket. And I was like, no way. Okay, so that's where it all started. We like all the same stuff. We always end up picking the same random item off the rack. Or if she orders something, I'll be like, I just ordered that the other day, or that's in my cart. Or we finish each other's sentences. We always want to do the same things. We have the same hobbies. We
do everything exactly the same.
pretty much. So it's kind of where Gals Night was born.
Yes.
And we both kind of have fell into this era of like kind of staying in, more wellness type beat instead of like being out on Friday night.
Exactly.
We're more sit with a fun drink and just get cozy and have a little girls' night.
I think that is the perfect way to put it.
Yes.
You go through phases in life, and then there comes a point and you're just like, wow, like going out and doing all the crazy stuff isn't it all the time.
It
You know?
isn't. I don't know. I feel like we both are big dreamers too. And we both just like want to.
Level up, level up.
I
level up.
was going to say level up too. And I was like, I feel like that's
The
so
song
corny.
came to my mind.
Level up. Level up.
Level up, level up, level up. Hey.
So yeah, we're both just like the type of person that's like, you want to start a podcast? And I'm like, yeah, bet. Like tomorrow I'll order the lights.
And that's how we started.
We're just crazy. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But
So join us on
wait,
this journey.
Let's go back to the beginning. To
Yes.
the very beginning.
Okay.
I want to know. I've never had this conversation with you. I need to know.
Guys, what's happening?
I need to know. What did you think of me when you guys first met me? Like that just made me think, oh no. Why'd you have that reaction?
No, because you're putting me on the spot here.
I am.
Obviously
Lights,
I
camera?
loved you.
Okay. Slay.
Like, obviously, I was like, first of all,
She's
this
like,
girl's got
obviously I loved you.
style.
Well,
This girl's got
We have the
some
same
serious taste. No, wait, I remember Mario telling me he was talking to a girl, and me and my mom were like, oh my God, we have to find her. And I found your Instagram, and I was like, oh, she's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
La da dee. And then finally I got to meet you, and the more we hung out, like, even like with my mom too, like the three of us were like,
yes. We're like three little besties too. Her
three
mom.
peas in a pod.
3 peas in a pod. That's 3 G's in a pod.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, that is literally the most terrifying thing when you're meeting their family for the first time. But I always look back and it's so funny how things happen gradually. You don't even notice they're happening. Like I remember when I didn't even have your phone number. We had no pictures together. You know what I mean? We didn't, we would like be like, hi, Julie, how are you?
Right.
Like,
right. Like,
I'm good. How are you? Like awkward when you're like passing through the living room.
yes.
And then all of a sudden it's like you're just best friends with someone. So
Then all of a sudden I married Maggie.
yeah, exactly.
And Mario's
I
no, I was
literally
kidding.
talked to Julie more than Mario.
Than your own husband.
So I don't know how that happened. Certain things just happen in life where you blink and it's like, how did this relationship build? It's really cool. It's the best. I always say that I not only got a husband, but I got another mom, another dad, a best friend. Like it's cool.
Yes. Amazing. I love it.
2
And
bunnies.
that is 2 bunnies. I do have 2 bunnies. Fun fact. Anyways.
Fun fact.
Fun fact time.
Insert picture here. Wait, I don't know their names. This has to be a whole
What?
episode in and of itself. Because every single member of this family
The bunny effect.
calls these bunnies different names. They're in the
Wait,
den,
listen,
and they're
you
like,
guys don't like if you have a pet,
They're
like
like,
you
"Yo,
don't call
Moo Moo."
them 7 different names.
they're like, yo, moo moo, yo, turkey. I'm like, who? What are these names?
if
Mario
you
calls
have
him
a
Chimp.
pet, come on now, tell me. You don't have like your own like personal name for like they have their like birth certificate name, like they're like
Do they have birth certificates?
no, you know what I mean? Like they're like
They're given
this is the name I was born with, right?
Well,
You're born with.
Sore subject.
Yeah, you know
with
what Maggie is
Juliet.
actually called?
I don't be wearing out.
Margaret. She's a fugazi.
She just Margareted me.
I just Margareted you.
Why would she Margaret me right now? It's always the substitute teacher. Margaret here. And they'd all be like, your name's
Who's
Margaret?
Margaret?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, but I went around the dinner table once. I'm like, what's the bunny's name? This is when they had their old bunny. R.I.P.
Rest in
But
peace.
the bunny's name was Juliet, right?
Mhm.
I go around. Mario's like, Chimpoots, which he made that up. I don't know what that means. Carlo's like, turkey. Your mom's like, boo.
Chicken.
Yeah. Dad, whatever. Boo. Chicken. What did you call her? Chicken?
I don't remember. She was all over the place. Boo, chicken. You know, like you don't have 7 different names
she's
for
like,
your
"Boo,
pet.
chicken.
What do you
Is
mean?
that a chicken? Is that a chicken?
It was a rabbit, in fact, but yeah,
and
turkey
her name was
chicken.
Juliet, and not once was she ever
was
called
named
Juliet
because her brother was.
Ro-
This is kind of
Oh.
like incesty, but her brother was Romeo. Her brother was named Romeo.
That's weird.
That's where it got awkward. I did not have the brother. My cousin did. But
Wait, I didn't even realize that it was the brother whose name was Romeo.
yes, that's how Juliet came about. And then I was like, you can't call a bunny like Juliet. Like, that's just weird.
Juliet.
So she became
Yeah.
Boo.
So you're like, that's so weird. So I'm going to call her Chicken.
I'm going to call her Boo.
Juliet's super weird. So she's Chicken Boots, Turkey, Chimpoots. Well, Mario was like, Chimpoots, that is the Italian word for chimp. Like a monkey. So I'm like, cool. Like, me and my Irish is showing all the time at this house. I can never pronounce any of the cheeses. I can never pronounce prosciutto, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I go and tell at least 15 people that. that fun fact. I'm like, did you know how to say chimp? In Italian is chimpoots. And they're like, cool. So now like 15 other people think this. And I Google it once. And Mario is so straight-faced when he says stuff. Like, he will just tell you the most random, made-up thing with the straightest face. So I believed this with all of my heart. And I Googled it, and the only thing that ever came up with was his Twitch. Like, his Twitch account. Have I ever told you this? And it was, like, in his bio or something. Like,
Oh, my gosh.
Chimpoots.
He definitely made that word up.
He did. And I was like,
Oh.
what is a chimpoots? I told my whole family how to say chimp in Italian.
That's hilarious. I never knew this.
Yeah. I got caught. I def got caught.
You
with
def
that
got.
one.
That's not the first time either.
No.
Or the
It
last.
will not be the last either. Wait, how do you say, what's that cheese that's like, kind of like Gibbs cottage cheese? You put on pizza, you put it in like a lasagna.
Ricotta.
What is it?
Ricotta.
She goes, ricotta. wait.
Ricotta cheese,
I could literally.
as you Americans would say.
I would literally say, Joel,
I'm
ricotta.
American.
Ricotta. That's what my family
that's
says.
how it looks like.
I would be like, yo, Mom, you making the lasagna with the ricotta? Oh, she's like, end it. I'm done.
You know what? I think this is a bad
What is
decision.
it?
I said it with the
She said,
ricotta.
ricotta. Ricotta?
Ricotta.
What is ricotta? Ricotta. Mario's like, ha, nonna. He turns into a little Italian man and he's speaking English. Mario's talking an Italian accent and he'll be like, oh, I'm just, wait, like, I can't do an
To my
Italian
grandma.
accent. Yeah, but he's like, it's so funny when he talks to her. And I cannot,
nonna.
nonna. And I cannot understand. I can understand every 3 words Nonna says. She's like, Marguerite, and Nana in the store, and Nana on the sofa, and Nana and it's Cecilia. And I'm like, yes, exactly.
And I came to America.
Yeah. And then she told me her whole life story, and I'm like, Mara. And he's like, oh. Like, he doesn't understand either.
That's Nonna.
That's Nonna. She's cute.
Oh
Wait,
my God.
what are the cookies she makes? That's another thing. I don't
Which
say them.
one?
I
Ricotta cookies?
No. There's a certain words that I just don't say if I have to say them. Now
Biscotti?
I'm learning right now. Yeah, what is it?
Biscotti?
I
No, I said it wrong.
You turn into a little old Italian woman. You're like, oh, biscotti?
You want some biscuit?
Wait, okay.
Biscotti.
I would say I love those biscottis.
Biscotti. Biscotti too hotty, baby.
I love them. Yo, dude, I love them biscottis that your Nona makes.
I love those biscottis.
Biscottis. But she makes
Biscotti.
what it? Louder. Say it louder. I need to hear it.
Biscotti?
Biscotti. Biscotti?
Yeah, she says biscot sometimes too.
Biscott. Why does it sound British almost?
It does.
Biscotti.
Biscot.
Biscott. How would you say it if you were like, yo, Mom, did you
Make some biscotti.
make some biscotti? Biscotti.
With the N as Z.
It's like naughty. Biscotti. Tonight,
I'll be biscotti, girl. I was thinking the same thing.
Why? Of course you were. Of course.
Wait, what are we even talking about right now? Wait.
We were supposed to give y'all the rundown of what this podcast is going to be, but I think we just did it.
Listen.
Listen, Linda.
We were at my cousin's communion. And wait, my cousin's confirmation.
Holy Communion. I was like,
Listen, guys.
he's a little old for that.
If you really want to know how this all started,
Okay.
we were at my cousin's confirmation a few weeks ago. Literally a few weeks ago. And we were sitting at the dinner table, of course. And me and Maggie are sitting next to each other.
Mammoth, of course.
That's how our brains work, just so
Every
you
5
know.
seconds, I'm going to have a TikTok reference.
And we were sitting at the dinner table, and I was jokingly talking about, like, you know, like, how cool would it be to have a podcast? And Maggie turns to me, and she's like, no, wait, can I join you? And I'm like, no, wait, actually? And she's like,
I'm like, I'll do it if you do it.
and I'm like, are we going to do it? And then we're sitting there, like, riffing off names to each other, and we're like, oh, she came up with 2 G's in a pod, right? Because of the last name Gallelli.
I thought
Taken.
How was that taken?
Taken.
If you're listening, 2 G's in a pod, how? How did you think of that? I was so mad. But no, Gal's Night is so cute.
Gal's Night is cute. So that's how it originated. And we just really decided to just go for it. And then we just ordered everything. And here we are. So if you're listening, thanks. Thanks for joining.
So if you're listening.
Thanks for watching.
She said, if you're listening, thanks. We have
I'm so awkward.
idea what we are doing.
Honestly, guys, yeah, we have no idea what we're doing. Like,
Not
is this
a
thing even on?
clue. Is this even on? Are we on air right now? We have no idea how to do a podcast. Literally no. I told my sister, and my sister goes, oh, can just anybody do a podcast? Like,
I mean,
clearly
yeah.
that says a lot, because it's not like I have a following or anything. She's like, oh, so literally anyone can do a podcast? And I was like, yep.
Pretty much. Guys, if you want to do something, literally just do it. We're going to have a whole episode about this, about how this theory is correct. You can literally do anything you want. Anything you put your mind to, boom, done.
Boom.
Done.
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 And people are going to talk anyway or make fun of you anyway. Will make fun of me anyway. So why not?
All jokes aside. I can't be serious. I can't be serious.
All jokes aside.
All jokes aside. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay. I don't remember what we were just talking about, to be completely honest.
So that's how the
I'll tell
idea
y'all a little
came
bit
about.
me. This was just a thought. I'm a first grade teacher. Jules an ER nurse.
Yeah, let's introduce ourselves.
Important jobs, right? That take a lot of brain power. When you work with children, when I tell you, I love them to death, but I drive home in complete silence. Complete. I stare at the wall. Sometimes I'll just sit right here on this couch. I'm not joking. Mario will be like, Mags? I'm like, no talking. Do not even make a sound. He'll cough and I'm like, shh. So I like literally did not even remember what we were just talking about. My brain is all over the place. And Jewel is, tell him what you do, Jewel.
Okay. I am an ER nurse. Woohoo. The emergency room, you know, you see patients at their best, at their worst, all ages, all sorts of issues.
You see patients at their best?
No, never. Okay. Just at their worst. Sorry, guys. I don't see them improve.
She's like, I've seen them at their best.
You are with patients and their families through some of the hardest times, and it's a really rewarding career. It's really exhausting at the same time. But
I would not last a split second. The other day, I had a student whose toenail came off, the whole thing. When I tell you I was white in the face, I was like, oh. Oh, another story. Yesterday, I'm the worst.
Oh, brother.
Okay, yesterday, I'm standing in the office. It was dismissal. One of the kids was like standing in this little, I always forget the name. It's like a vestibule. Is that the word? And he's knocking
what's
frantically on the door, right?
What's a vestibule?
It's like a little room before the room.
What?
Is that? Fact check.
Is that a real word?
Hey, Siri. I have to like talk to her like I'm.
Hey,
Hey,
Mom.
Siri. What's a vestibule?
Here's some information.
Yeah. Okay. It's a small foyer leading into a larger space. A room before the room.
I've never heard of the
I've
room
heard it
before the
thrown
room.
around. I've heard it thrown around
All
before.
right. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, so they were in the vestibule, and it's a room before the room. So the main office is locked. There's this kid frantically knocking on the door, right? And he is like, he's frantic. He's like crying. He's like has tears. And his friend had a bead up his nose. This was just yesterday. And I was like, what? I thought he was saying my bleeding from my nose. So I was like, you have a nosebleed. Oh, baby, it's okay. But then I look in his nose. There's a literal bead in there.
Uh-oh.
And I was like,
SpaghettiOs.
I had no idea what to do. I was like, oh my gosh, there is a bead up your nose. There's a bead up your nose. Like the worst, like scaring this child. But then luckily the nurse was right there. So she comes out and she's just like, oh, blow. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that? And he blew and it like flew across the room. I was like, how? I didn't want to ask him right then and there. But if I see this child again, I'm going to say, what were you doing?
I feel like that happens more than you would think. Nose, ear.
He was so scared. But I was so scared. I just saying would not last a second. I would pass clean out if I saw some of the things that you saw.
Clean pass out. You know what?
Chrissy, my
And that's
sister's
okay.
also a nurse, and she gets excited. Like she's like
Yeah.
not excited.
It's like
She
an
doesn't wanna see
adrenaline like
people-
rush.
She doesn't want to see people. Yeah, her.
No,
but
right.
like she's like she would. I don't know. She was just always interested in it, and not me.
The feeling you get from saving a life. No. But like
no big deal.
no, but like it's like I don't know, it's just crazy. It's really, really crazy. I have imposter syndrome.
She would always watch Grey's Anatomy. We would always watch House. And I don't know. She was always really interested in it.
First of all,
makes me
Grey's Anatomy is nothing like the real world. Okay?
Wait,
all you Grey's Anatomy lovers, I was one as well. Until it got to season 27. So, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know what season it's on, but it's like ridiculous.
I was never a Grey's girly.
What?
I was like watching Glee.
That's fair. There's some Glee girlies out there and there's some Grey's Anatomy girlies out there.
Yeah.
Which one are you?
That's where we differ a little bit. I'm like a little on the Glee side. No. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's just admit it, guys. Okay.
Anyways, so that's kind of how Gals Night came about.
Wait.
Yes! Insert Justin Bieber at the interview.
I was gonna do it. I was like, can you do that Justin Bieber laugh that I love?
Can you do that Justin Bieber laugh? I love, please.
You already knew. You were like, wait. Wait, what is it? He's like, I like that laugh.
He's like making fun of the interviewer.
Yeah, it's kind of mean. But I was like, oh my God, he's so hot. Like in that clip, when you insert that and I watch that back and I remember that I thought he was hot at that age.
With the bowl cut. When
With
everyone
that-
was making fun of him when he released Baby. Okay, if you were a maker funner. If you were a bullier of Justin Bieber.
Well, it was a sick in the head obsession that I had. We could have a whole episode on that. Like, I don't know.
The Bieber effect.
To go into the depths of the way I felt about Justin Bieber at a young age will take a lot longer than
the
time that we have now.
chokehold he had on all of us.
Still,
To this day.
to this day.
He's literally going to be a dad. And
Oh,
like, I love Hailey Bieber.
same.
I'm for them.
Same.
I'm Team Hailey Bieber. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, Seleners.
Wait, why like Jelena though? Not to be that girl.
She's a secret closet Joliner.
Yo, stop.
Yo, take
Don't-
that photo. Take this away. She's not deserving of this.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
don't touch my road case. No. Jelena
We
had
love them
its
all.
moment.
Yeah.
Jelena had its moment,
It did. It was cute for
but
the time
Hailey was
being.
meant to settle down to be
Listen,
Hailey.
everything's meant to be. What's
But I'm
meant
always
to be
a
will be.
sucker for like if I'm reading a book, like I always want
The OG, like,
I get
underdog.
bored when it's like a happy couple. It's like, okay, now you're just together.
That's
like this
fair.
is boring. Get back with the other one now and make it crazy. Not that I want to uproot their life. I don't know.
Do you hear this?
I'm
Now
that,
she's a homewrecker, too.
I am. No.
I'm
I'm
kidding.
talking about fictional characters.
I kid.
I act like they're fictional characters. These are real people. And Hailey Bieber's everything. I love her.
She is the...
And they're
Most
so cute
perfect.
together. They really are. So
And that's what Gals Night is about. No, I'm just
forget I
kidding.
said anything.
So all jokes aside, after we were kind of joking around to each other about starting a podcast, we clearly actually did. And this is kind of what it's going to be about. We didn't want to like hone in on exactly like one niche. Like, okay, health and wellness. Yes, we are
At
all
first,
about it.
We were like, yeah, let's do wellness. But then we obviously have a lot to
talk
say.
about.
Yeah. So I was like, ooh, if we just settle down, lock ourselves in at that one niche, then we can't really do
Kinda
all the other stuff that we want to do. So it's a little bit of anything goes, a little bit of...
Yes, exactly. Anything goes.
But the main topics you'll probably hear about
yes.
are
Obviously wellness,
health,
lifestyle.
fashion,
Oh, fashion. 100%.
music. We're both spin instructors.
Fun
So
fact.
we're always talking music, dance moves. You're probably going to hear us talk about that a lot. We love yoga. We love... What else?
We love everything.
We have a lot of tips too for health and wellness, and you know we've both been into it for a really long time. So
Yes, we will fill you in on all the good tips and tricks. I feel like recently we've been really, really into it. We've gotten Aura rings. We've gotten everything from the Aura ring to the Hatch alarm clock. To,
we have it all.
to-
I can tell you, we can definitely do a whole episode about what's worth it to buy and what's not.
Mm-hmm.
I have everything. If you name one thing, like say it to your screen, I have it.
Let's name because we know what we both have because we both have
Honey.
everything the same.
AirPod Max, I have it. Hatch alarm clock, I have it.
Stanley, I have it. Brewmate, I have it. Hydro Jug, I have it.
What's mine? Oh yeah, Brewmate.
Anything you can think of or you've seen online, I most likely have been influenced to buy it. So
Yeah, we are.
we have just about everything. Okay, we are the easiest people to be influenced.
Right. But I will say, I've been trying to inch my way away from being such a consumer. Because it's starting to get overwhelming. Like, I'm looking to buy a house. I have so much stuff. It just doesn't always feel the best to, like, just have a bunch of stuff.
More of
So
like
I love the de-influencing video trend that's been going
Yes.
around. So I feel like we can do that. We can help y'all out with that. Because
we have been the guinea pigs.
we have been the guinea pigs.
Okay. So we will let you know what's worth it. All right. So basically, that's kind of what it's going to be about. Everything and
Girlhood,
anything.
sisterhood,
Yes.
everything under the sun.
And we are inviting you to just join us. Literally,
Spend your
come on
Friday
this
night with
journey.
us.
Yes.
Listen, also, we've all been there where your friends are out and they're in a different era than you. Like we talked about how maybe they want to go out to the bar tonight and you're like, oh, I kind of rather just stay in, crack an ollie pop. Here's where we come in. Listen to us. You can like kind of hang out with us. I love a podcast or a YouTube video where it just feels like you're hanging out with someone.
Yes.
I love that.
It's the best feeling.
I listen to Emma Chamberlain all the time and I just feel like we're besties.
Right?
I feel like we're always.
You feel like you know her.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And it's so comforting. I have a lot of anxiety when I'm driving in the car, so those kind of podcasts are like my
Absolutely.
comfort podcast. So think of it like that.
Yes, every Friday. Join us.
Every Friday night. That just reminded me. Okay, you ever see the episode of iCarly where we don't even have to put this in,
Yes.
but I was just wondering. She said yes. The way I said that. Ever see the one where they're like locked somewhere? They're trapped somewhere. And they send a video to Gibby. And Gibby opens the laptop. And they're like, we can't wait to see you on 4th of July or something like that. And they're like, you know how we spend every 4th together. And then like they're like, every 4th word. Every 4th word. You ever see that? And then he's like, that was weird the way they said that. And then it was like every 4th word in the video. They had to.
Oh, I feel like I do remember this.
Okay.
But like
Look it up.
Vaguely.
It's a good app.
Vaguely.
Gibby cracks the code. Look it up.
Gibby cracks. That's what we're naming this episode. Gibby cracks the code.
Gibby cracks the code. Google it. Because I can't explain it any better.
Oh
I don't
my
remember. It
gosh.
was like freaking. How many years ago? Wait, I remember. No, don't even say that if I'm doing the math correctly. Was that 17 years ago? It was 2007?
No.
Yes.
No
Yes.
way.
7 plus 17 is 24. Joel, do the math.
Wait, can you repeat that? 2007.
2007 was 17
17
years
years
ago.
ago.
Because I was going to say, I feel like iCarly felt like 2007. Hey, Siri. What year did iCarly come out?
iCarly was formed September 8th, 2007.
Dude, I'm so good with the years.
How
I'm
did she know that?
years.
She doesn't know what year the Civil War was.
Yo!
Wait,
Don't
wait.
out me like that.
We were just
No, the
having a
Civil
conversation
War-
about this.
It's giving.
But no, you don't even get to explain yourself. She knows what year. To the year when iCarly was released.
Yo,
But yeah, it does
High School
not
Musical
know.
2006. I want to say Hannah Montana 2006. You should fact check all these.
I'm scared.
Definitely fact check all these. I'm serious. Cheetah Girls 2004. Civil War, no idea.
I'm fact checking this.
Yo. I would say
Yo.
Cheetah Girls 100% 2004. What are you looking at? Oh, Hannah Montana 2006.
It's okay. The movie was 2009, so you might be on the right track.
Definitely 2006 because there was like a little.
2006. She looked this
Okay,
all up.
I
She
did
planned
not.
this
I
out.
know High School Musical was 2006 because it just gives 2006.
All right.
And then there was a little preview for Hannah Montana right after the High School Musical movie.
High School Musical 2006.
100%. I knew it. But
I
I'm
was-
having trouble with High School Musical 2, and that was my favorite one.
They're all.
It's 2009's too late because there was no way I was
No,
watching that every day
no.
in 8th grade.
You'll
That
get
would
it.
be like
You'll get
2008, 2007. What is it? 2008,
They're all in a year apart,
2007.
which is really impressive. Like, how did
Wow.
they release movies back
Kenny
to back?
Ortega is that guy. Do you remember him?
No.
You don't know Kenny Ortega?
He produced High School Musical.
He's like, yes. He's like,
Who is Kenny Ortega?
he is High School Musical's father. He like
He's a
choreographed
genius.
it.
He's a
If you
genius.
would watch, she was like 5. That's why. I forgot. I'm like, "You don't
I
remember?"
was like 6.5, actually.
She like literally couldn't even talk yet. Okay, now I know. I was like really mad at you for a second. I was like, y'all don't know Kenny Ortega. Look him up.
Impressive.
But like me and Joel were debating before this podcast
What were we
even turned on.
debating?
Everyone always says High School Musical 3 is that girl. You're wrong. It's a High School Musical 2.
High School Musical 2 is superior.
It's
Better
the
than
best.
1.
The music's the best.
Better
It's
than
summer.
3.
They're at a country club. I want to watch it right now. I love that movie. The music's so good. The outfits are so
was
good.
That was a staple in my childhood.
All for one. again. Wait,
Summer has just
so good. It's so good. Aw, those are the best times ever.
I literally used to play the music by my pool and pretend like I was at that camp or
If
whatever.
I had a
wherever they were.
pool, you bet your bottom dollar I would have
Dancing
been
in the pool
pretending
by
I was
myself.
Sharpay.
Yeah, the neighbors could hear. I wanted them to hear.
Julie, you're probably so cute. You said you wanted them to hear. You're like,
I was putting on a show for my neighbors that weren't watching.
they were like,
They're like, oh, there she goes, back at it again. This kid is bored. Put her in summer camp or
I know,
something.
you have 2 brothers. What
Can
was
we
that
talk about
like?
growing up with 2 brothers?
Can we talk about not having a
Can we talk about growing up with your husband?
I'm your first sister.
Yes.
Talk about growing up with my husband.
Can you imagine?
Good luck, buddy.
Goofy Mario and Goofy Carlo. Those are my 2 older brothers. Fun fact.
Yeah, not having a sister. This is really interesting
Not
to hear from me.
having a sister. That's why, like, Maggie and my other brother, Carlo's girlfriend, Helena, like they're sisters to me because I never had a sister figure. And my dad's side of the family, who lives down here, all boys. I had all boy cousins.
She's the only girl cousin. Wait.
all boy cousins.
I
Like,
always
was the
forget this.
princess, but
you were the princess.
at a cost. At a cost of not having another girlie.
Not
My whole life. I mean, my mom's
That
side is
is.
girls, but they kind of lived farther, and they were older. My cousins were older on my mom's side. So all the boys, they would be hanging out, going
Jewel,
Omegle.
You can't.
And I would Mario would throw me out of the room. He'd be like, Joel, get out. And I just wanted to hang out with them.
Why were you on Omegle?
Anyone remember Omegle?
Yeah, I was
Or is it
traumatized.
Omegle?
I
don't
said
know.
Omegle.
Like, how was that even allowed?
Omegle.
Anyways, things like that. They were only a few years older than me, but I guess when you're like a teenage boy, you don't want your younger sister hanging out with you. So that was my entire
she
childhood.
was in her backyard alone by the pool pretending to be Sharpay, hoping her neighbors would notice. Jewel, this is turning sad.
But it's
Sorry.
okay. I had a great childhood. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all jokes aside, you know what? 10 out of 10.
Your favorite saying, all jokes aside.
All jokes aside, and then not follow up.
Yeah, she
Because I
said
don't know
all
what to
jokes
say.
aside. Starts a podcast, has nothing to say.
I have everything and nothing to say at the same time. So thanks.
Just kidding.
So thanks.
So thanks.
But Maggie, you grew up with how many siblings?
5. So I
Wow.
have 3 half brothers and 2 sisters. So it was like crazy house.
She's the
growing up.
baby.
Loud. I am the baby. So
That's
Jewel
one
and I
thing we have in common.
Yeah. Yeah, growing up with sisters, I can't imagine not. That's crazy. Like, just all the things I'm thinking about, like, that happened to you as a girl.
Yeah.
Like, well, you had your mom, too.
Yes, my mom
So-
was my saving grace.
I
for
think
sure.
that's, there. I know people that haven't grown up with any women in their life. That's
that's
really
hard. That's hard.
really hard.
Yep.
So,
You're right. Listen, growing up as a girl needs to be its own segment in itself because there is a lot to unpack in that avenue. Okay.
girlhood.
Girlhood.
But
period.
there's so
period. Dot.
many amazing things about girlhood. Like, girlhood's the best. I just, like, certain moments, I don't know. There are just certain moments that give girlhood. Like, I don't know if you're like, there's certain songs. Me and my friends would have this playlist of songs you just, like, scream in the car. Like, what was one of the songs? Like, Because of You by Kelly Clarkson. You're just screaming that at the top of your lungs with your windows down. It's girlhood. It's girlhood right there. That's like something men would never know. It's a feeling that they would never know.
All men have to do. I saw this online. All men have to
What?
do are 2 things in this world.
Okay.
Number 1, lie.
Ooh.
And number 2, get haircuts.
Did your mom share this?
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
That's so true. That's so true.
It's so true.
Mario just trolls me, and he doesn't get haircuts. Now he does his own hair, which is another thing. But
because
he's
guys
like, it's haircutting day. Back up.
Guys can't pay $30 for a haircut. Yet girls, when they get their hair done, it's literally $4 bajillion.
That's what I said. I said, you can't go to Supercuts down the street and pay $30. Like, you have to do this whole kit and caboodle. But whatever. He wants to do it. It's his new hobby. And then I saw
A
on
hobby.
TikTok to tell your husband to go get, I don't even really get the joke, but he got it. So ever see the ones where it's like, go up to your boyfriend and say this? It's like something that they think he would never know.
Yeah.
I was like, get a low burst fade with the V in the back. And he was like, what? I was gonna do that, okay? And I was like, yeah, that's what you should do. Then I looked it up and I was like, don't do that. Can we insert a low burst fade with a V in the back? I was like, no. It's like real high up and like it has like a like literal V at the bottom of their head. And I was like, I don't like that. Okay, so summer is here.
Summer is literally
Here it is about, I can smell it, I can feel it, I can taste it. So our summer is both mine and Joel's favorite thing in the world. And we want to share next week for our next episode. It's going to be like our first real episode. This one was just like riffing, letting you guys get to know us. But for next week, what do we have in store for them, Joel?
We have summer must-haves. Ooh.
Ooh!
We are bringing you all our favorites all our essentials for the summer, basically. Things you can't go wrong with.
Can we
staples.
rewind like 10 minutes where I was like, I'm trying to like get away from the consumer side of things. And I'm like, summer must-haves that you need. Link in the description.
Link in my bio.
But no,
No,
for real.
seriously.
Summer must-haves is coming. And it's going to be a really fun, summery, girly, cute episode. So
Stay tuned.
stay tuned for
We
that.
have so much in store for this summer, guys.
We have so many good ideas. So please
Bear with us.
bear with us.
Come along on this journey with us. We may not know what we're doing, but we're going to make it fun. And I promise, it'll be a good time. Okay? Sneak peek into this summer. Some other ideas. Ooh.
Ooh.
A Jersey Shore summer.
Jersey
A
Shore
Jersey
summer.
Shore summer. There
How
is
to do
nothing
it Jersey Shore style.
like a Jersey Shore summer coming up.
Nothing like it. And we'll tell you, honestly, if this reaches, it won't anytime soon probably, but people that live not in New Jersey, and then they would get to hear what it's like. Like, imagine not knowing what it's like. I always
you
wondered what
kidding
it was
me?
like for you, like Pennsylvanian people.
Well,
Like,
I
I
feel
live
like they
here all the
get the
time.
Jersey Shore experience.
They
It's
absolutely
different
get
for
it.
them.
They
It's
get
different.
it, but like, it's actually more magical for them. Like, I'm
Oh.
kind of jealous.
100%.
Jersey Shore is electric for them. They're like on the drive down and they're just like, this is electric. Like I am about to like go get a hoagie and sit on the beach. And like, I live at the beach. Like I walk to the beach in the morning, like before work, which is awesome also. So it's like, cause people will say to me like, you grew up here? Like what? And I'm like, yeah.
Me and Maggie, in fact, did grow up at the Jersey Shore.
We did.
Although, for those of you who know me, you're about to find out a big secret. I may or may not have went to Ocean City High School, and I may or may not have lived in Ocean City. I'm a fake. Okay, I live like 10 minutes off the
Phony
island.
baloney.
Ooh.
School choice.
I'm
She
a
picked
school
her.
choice kid, if you know what that is.
Did people
Maggie
not
did live in Ocean
Wait,
City.
this is a secret? People didn't know that about you?
People didn't know that about me, and all through college, if
They
you're
thought
watching
you
this,
lived- Wait, stop it.
well, no, some people knew,
Okay.
but like the average person, like
Well,
if you go to Ocean City,
did you
it's
not want to be
assumed.
labeled as like a choice?
Yeah, exactly. Like I was literally an EHT kid,
What was it like?
and that's embarrassing.
Because okay, listen. Actually, I'm gonna interview you right now for my own personal
Okay, I'm
knowledge.
ready. I'm ready.
Because I need to know personally.
Sure.
I can't word this. So I'm buying a house right now, right? And if I end up sending my kids to a district that's not where they live, was that weird? Like with the kids in the neighborhood, like you didn't.
My neighbor, like
Yeah, like
my
kids in the
neighborhood?
neighborhood, or like kids from like where you
Not
lived.
really. Like me and the neighborhood
Like you got shipped
kids,
off to another school. You were like, peace out.
I was a little bit. There was a couple kids older than me. I didn't have anyone exactly my age in my neighborhood. They were either younger or older, like Mario's age,
Okay.
Carlo's age, or like a couple years younger than me. I mean, we still all like,
Okay.
hung outside and stuff. It wasn't weird. Like, you don't
Yeah.
meet kids when
Was
you
it
go to
weird
school that
at
live
high
near you.
school? So when you're at high school, like, and people are like, "Hey, like, I'll come over yours," and you're like, "Okay, well."
It wasn't weird, but definitely like the place to be was Ocean City, like in the summer and stuff. Like, oh, we're going to
Well, you live right over the bridge.
Mackenzie's house.
Not
or,
that
like,
it's
you know
a
what I mean?
weird thing.
Yeah,
but
it's not weird, but essentially sometimes
Was
you
it
kind
hard,
of feel
I meant.
like
Yeah.
left out a little bit.
Exactly.
But
that's
there
what I'm saying.
was in Ocean City, there was a lot of diversity, like a lot of choice kids, a lot of kids from Brigantine,
Well, there's not enough
Sea Isle,
numbers.
or-
Upper Township.
yeah, Upper. So there was a lot of kids who didn't live on the island.
Absolutely.
But
so it's not really much different at all.
It wasn't much
like Upper
different,
Township kids.
but it would definitely be a struggle sometimes. Like, Dad,
I
can you
always-
drive me to Ocean City? Can you take me to Ocean City? Can you take me to Ocean City? You know,
yeah.
we couldn't drive. So it
So
wasn't that bad
interesting.
though. But yeah, so both grew up
Did
on
you
the
go
island.
all 4 years there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
Cool.
did. So did you. So that's kind of how we got to where we live, because we want to talk about Jersey Shore summers. We want to talk about growing up down the Jersey Shore. And I will say it is more magical if you don't live here year round. And that's okay.
I mean, it's still pretty
It's still
magical.
magical,
I'm one of
but-
those dweebs that I'm like a total geek. I act like a shoebie. But I just can't imagine like the drive down. I've never experienced
Oh my God, you got to be so excited.
What is that like? We need to go ask like some of the girls we work with at the spin studio. They like, I just picture them. I'm like, they just drove down here and they're like stoked.
They're like,
They have a playlist. They probably have a Jersey Shore drive playlist.
their weeks are probably so much better because they have something to look forward to. They're like,
Ah!
we're going
That-
down the shore this weekend.
Yeah, so
Like,
they're like, okay,
holy
all
crap.
is going to be right as soon as we get down the shore.
Yes, like 2 more days and then we're down the shore.
What is
like,
that like? What's that
What
like?
is that like?
They're like, as soon as I see the sand, everything's going to be okay. Like, they just have something to look forward to.
Yes.
And we take it for granted. We really do. Most of us do. I
Yeah.
definitely try to go see the beach as much as possible, but like, since I see it all the time, it's not as like
Mhm.
magical as they
Mhm.
say.
Like
They're
the boardwalk. and,
Yeah, yeah.
You know. So.
But I love it. I mean, there's nothing better. I don't think I could not live near the beach.
Yeah.
Some people don't live near a beach at all, have never been to the beach in their life.
That's crazy.
Are you guys okay out there? And let's see, Miss Geography. Who wouldn't have a beach? I'm gonna say
Well,
like
there are like some like
in the middle of the
No.
United States, like
yeah, but there's not like the
Idaho.
ocean, like the ocean,
yeah,
right?
the ocean.
Not like a river, or lake, like literally like a beach.
No, I'm not. I am kind of a
East
snob.
Coast, West
I feel like
Coast.
I'm like a lake. I don't even really like lakes. I feel like I
No.
can't see what's going on under there. I don't
Yeah, you
like
can't in
any
the
of it.
ocean either.
Well, our ocean, yeah. But you can some days. Like,
Ocean's
some days-
scary.
Atlantic Ocean, like some days, I think she
Some
like
days she'll
has
pop
a cycle.
off.
She has a cycle. Like I'm like, Atlantic Ocean is in her luteal phase. She's looking like ratchet today. But then like some days I'm like, okay, like she looks amazing. I can see my feet.
Her skin
So-
is so clear.
She's glowing.
She's literally glowing.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's like in the Pacific, but you've been there. Cali?
Have
Have you been
I?
to Cali?
I've been there. Did we go to the beach? Yeah, we went to the beach. I
What was it
don't
like?
really remember much. It was cold, so it wasn't like a beach day.
Oh,
So,
boo.
it was nice. It was nice. It was nice.
Everyone says California is amazing. I would love to
It
go.
was beautiful. Maybe I'm just biased, but like going to California and whatever, you know.
It didn't do it for you, like
It-
the Jersey Shore? Are you about to say that right now?
Exactly.
Wait, what? How can you say
What?
that? Ah! Wait, because I picture California to look like heaven.
It's really beautiful and it's different, and there's definitely some views that don't compare. Like, but I don't know.
Just doesn't feel like
Maybe
home.
I'm just like a home. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I grew up here, so it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But I will say, like, LA, I've seen pictures online and stuff, and it's not like it's like super city, like super busy, super trafficky, super. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
LA
there's
is not all that it's cracked out to be. Cracked
Right.
out? Cracked
cracked
up.
up.
Sorry.
They're cracking up.
Sorry, I'm cracked out. It's not all that it's cracked up to be.
Nope, sorry, that's just me.
Sorry. LA is not nice.
Yeah, but I would love to hit an Erewhon. I would love to hit a yoga class. I
Yeah,
would love
true,
to
true,
Go to all the
true.
facts.
Facts.
Facts. Yeah. I'm dying to go to Erewhon. Where's the closest one? I'm dying to spend $25 on a smoothie.
We need the Hailey Bieber smoothie. We need the Kendall smoothie.
Kendall has a smoothie?
She sure does.
No.
Hey, Siri.
Hey, Siri.
I think it's like peaches.
Show me Kendall
You'll need
Jenner's
to unlock your iPhone first.
Like the peaches and cream. I think it's a peaches.
Sorry.
Peaches. That's not giving.
Miss Peaches.
Did you see Miss Peaches got lost?
I did.
Wait,
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
But
Miss
she's
Peaches
safe.
got out. But she is safe. But they like didn't tell you that the whole video. Like I watched this whole montage of it and was like, breaking news, Miss Peaches is lost. And like Dave was freaking out. And then it was like a 5-minute long video. And then he found him at the end. So I was
Did you see Dave shouted out like the Upper Township or like one of our local like animal rescues?
wait, someone told
Out
me
of
that.
all the animal rescues
That's so cool.
in the world.
Kendall Jenner.
You know what
Peaches and cream. I told you.
You know what
I told
my
you.
next
It
life
is
goal is?
$23. It's $23.
That's crazy.
You guys. You
know how we talked about like, you can do anything you put your mind to? Well, my goal in life is to have a smoothie at Erewhon.
The Julie G. What would yours be? Ooh.
What would your Erewhon smoothie be?
Hold on. Let's like think about this for a second and then we'll tell each other. And let's see if it's like hold on.
let's see if it's the same.
I have like 10,000 ideas. Can we pick like a
No, we gotta just come up with one.
No.
Yes. And we have to like say
I
it at
have
the same
2
time.
ideas. Okay.
Wait, I don't know what I would want, so hold on.
Everybody relax. Everybody relax.
Oh, I got an idea. I have one.
No, I have 2 ideas, and one of them's gonna be yours. I'm gonna be mad if I
You
don't
know
say
what
that
I'm
one.
gonna say.
Should I just go with that one?
Yeah.
But I want the other one. But you're like not on that vibe right now. Yeah.
I know what you're thinking.
yeah.
All right, can we say what we think the Julie smoothie would be? And
Okay.
then we can say what we think the Maggie smoothie would be.
Okay. We don't always have to be the same.
No.
1, 2, 3.
3. A
Coconut smoothie. Oh my god, that's really good. Okay, that's really good.
Okay.
Coconut. What else is in it? Because I was thinking coconut,
Yes.
but like coconut cold brew, vanilla.
I knew you were going to say a cold brew smoothie. I knew it.
cold
And
brew.
you wanted coffee in yours.
Vanilla bean, like real beans. Like we're talking Erewhon. Like I would have vanilla. I would have cold brew. I would have like coconut milk.
Mm-hmm. Coconut milk is superior.
Dates, maybe like a couple dates for extra sweetness.
Like it. I like it.
I'd like a matcha. I was thinking matcha mint would be really good.
Ooh,
Like the
that's
thing we
a
had.
good one. Oh, yeah.
A mint matcha chip.
Milk.
A mint Maggie matcha chip would be my Erewhon smoothie.
That's so cute.
Maggie's mint matcha chip. That's my Erewhon smoothie. So $37. I'm a chocolate girl, like through and through. Are you chocolate or vanilla?
I used to hate chocolate.
You would
hate it.
You are a vanilla rainbow sprinkles kind of girl. You just give that.
Rainbow Jimmies, first of all.
You're Jimmy's? I think we're breaking up.
This is our first and last episode.
Wait, you're Jimmy's?
Jimmy's, obviously.
Sprinkles.
Jimmy's.
Okay, vanilla with your
Anyways,
rainbow Jimmy's.
what were you, chocolate with chocolate sprinkles? Chocolate ice cream with chocolate sprinkles?
I was more like a dip, like with that hard chocolate on or chocolate sprinkles, or like I mean, come on, I could go all day. Like where I'm from in Marmora, I grew up in 34th Street, Ocean City, and we would go over to Marmora, Custard Castle, the Castle Swirl with like Reese's cups. That's where it's at.
I don't know what that is. I don't
It's
have
like
the
a
pleasure of
Blizzard.
knowing what that is.
It's
But
like a Blizzard. You need to go get one. It's so good.
sounds good.
Um,
But yeah, I was a vanilla girly until about a
Vanilla's
few
good.
years ago. And then I got into chocolate.
a few years ago, like in your adulthood.
A few years ago. Am I an adult?
Yes.
Do you consider yourself an adult at the age of 23 years old with a full-time job?
No.
No. Yeah, recently in my adulthood, I've grown into liking chocolate.
But like you didn't like chocolate like at all.
I liked chocolate, but like I wasn't like
the Easter
going
Bunny
for it. Like I wanted like the sweet or like
The gummy.
the sour or like tart, like candy. It wasn't really chocolate girly.
I like it all. But like chocolate ice cream is just so good. So good.
It is good. Anywho.
Summer faves.
Summer faves is on deck, guys. So stay tuned.
On deck?
I always say that in spin
Sprints
class.
on
I'm like,
deck.
yes. If you ever
We
take
got
a spin
jumps on
class
deck.
with us,
Whenever it's jumps, I tell them there's jumps on deck for sure, because they need to know. They need to know that we're jumping around.
summer faves on deck.
Sorry about it.
Summer faves on deck, and much more to come. We have a lot to unpack, so stay with us, home gals. Stay with us. So we know this episode has kind of been everything and anything.
A little all over the place.
A little all over the place, and that's okay, because that's kind of the vibe of this podcast. We kind of wanted a little bit of everything. This is
Hanging
just,
out with your two friends.
yeah,
on the couch.
This was just a nice little warm up, basically, as we would say in spin. A nice little warm up, and we're gonna get into it. So we have a lot of fun things coming up.
This summer is going to be so fun. We have so many good ideas. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's not all going to be like this. We just felt like this first episode was good to kind of introduce ourselves, riff a little bit, but we'll have more organized, planned,
episodes,
well thought
for you
out
guys.
episodes.
Yeah.
But we just wanted you guys to get to know us a little bit with this episode, and we hoped you liked it.
Yes, home gals. Thanks for watching.
Yes, home gals.
Thanks for listening. If you made it, you're a real one.
Wow.
This is how our brains operate. This is literally like just hanging out with the two of us. It's pretty insane. But we have a lot to unpack together. So stay tuned.
And we'll see you next Friday.
See you next Friday. Bye.